All right, test, 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 test. Now let me know if y'all can hear me on this thing. You should be able to. Let's get it in. All right. We are live. We are live. Y'all know I enjoy doing these, man. We back in the building once again. It is July 26th, Sunday, around 4:30 p.m. And we are about to talk some sense of the week, as well as give some first impressions on some things. Y'all saw the thumbnail. Y'all know ain't no secret. I know y'all are probably tired of it already because you've got every damn fragrance influencer or reviewer probably talking about liquid Brun and everything right now. I got it, so we gonna talk about it. It was hype. Hey, shout out to Aromatics, Neeb. This is all you. Why everybody has liquid Broom now. I've been waiting on it for like 4 months. Crazy hype on this thing. So we're going to see, is it worth it? So if you're watching this live, you might have to wait a minute. But if you're watching on the playback, it's going to be towards the end. But why miss all the talk that we're about to do live? I'm about to engage with some people, and we're going to have some fun. So just like we always do, what's up, everybody? Hey, I appreciate your viewership right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't thank y'all enough. If you're one of my subscribers, y'all one of them ones. If this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to No Cap Fragrance Reviews, where I give it to you 100% of the time. I give it to you straight, no chaser, no cap, just like some of my testers. And like I said, we are doing the scents of the week, as well as some nice new additions to the collection. What's up, Omar Porter? Good to see you in the building, brother. So right off the bat, I'm gonna jump into what I wore last Sunday. I know on the live last Sunday, I actually told y'all I had this on and that we were going to talk about it. So that is what we are going to do. And that is none other than one that was new to the collection that you've been seeing flying around from Milestone Emperor. And that is, and the funny thing is, when I was saying the name of this last week, I was messing it up a little bit, but they messed it up. Like, is it really supposed to be Shining City or Shining? Like, Milestone, y'all rushing shit out now. I know the hype has been real with Milestone. Everybody's catching on and all that good stuff. You can find them in Burlington, which is where I got two of the ones I'm going to talk to you all about today. So Milestone, slow down a little bit, because y'all, maybe it's supposed to be Shining, like something is Shining or whatever, but the clone fragrance that is duping is Louis Vuitton's City of Stars. So you think stars shine and all that good shit. So yeah. But yeah, what's y'all center today? Appreciate that 504 Lefty. Center today, Mugler Cologne. Which Mugler though? Amen, something from, which Mugler you rocking, man. But yeah, this one right here, I'm going to call it Shining City. It could be Shining, whatever. Definitely was the best of the two. And like I said, Milestone's starting to cheapen up on us. This is not quite the pressurized atomizer that we're used to. It's a decent one. It's a nice one. But, you used to get that long spray. You still can get them, but I guess they're pushing so many out, they're rushing them. But this is a beautiful scent, nonetheless. Has a nice, shining, citrusy opening that is just very appealing. Just like a lot of Louis Vuittons, you get that burst of effervescent orange and everything. But then this does have a TR flower, gives a powdery substance. And it's just beautiful all the way through. I'm going to say average 6 to 7 hours. I feel like I got, projection-wise, a couple of hours. I feel like it lasted almost a good 7, 8 or whatever. So for, a Milestone, freshy, Louis Vuitton inspiration, it did good. It did very good last Sunday. So next up, I'm just realizing that I don't have my phone up here to give y'all some of the notes on some of this stuff, but whatever. Let's go ahead and rock. So Monday, what I rocked, I had to go ahead and try this again because I am still going to get a decant of the real Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman, But on my first rocking of it, I was like, it's nice of the dupe, the DNA. Let's be clear, because I don't want people to jump on me for knowing that I'm not reviewing the official one. But this is a, nice one from Central Obsessions, and they normally do pretty good. You're going to get no less than 85% accuracy to me from Central Obsessions. And this smells very nice. Actually reminds me somewhat of a Louis Vuitton fragrance. But the dupe doesn't project that well. It did pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's a beautiful scent. Give you a nice scent bubble and everything. But I wore it into work. We do wear these with hopes of compliment sometimes. No one really recognized it or said anything, because normally when I have something that's really kicking, people are going to say something. But it does smell nice. Maybe the real one really kicks, really pushes better than that. But the one from Central Obsessions doesn't, which if it is a good rendition of that one, we shall see. But I will be getting that soon, and we'll check it out and go from there. But that is what I rocked on Monday. So on Tuesday, I threw this one on that I introduced to y'all last week as well. And that is none other than Lattafa's Jasur. Pretty sure y'all heard people talking about this one recently. This, my friends, is a clone of Valentino Uomo's Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. Now, right off the bat, you can tell the quality difference. Let's just keep it a buck, But to me, it does smell, there's slight synthetics in here, but it still smells pretty designer to me. Like, you spray this on a tester strip, and that fresh opening, you get the apple note. I feel like that the Born in Roma Valentino Coral Fantasy is a bit sweeter than this because of the red apple note. You know what I'm saying? It's what the redder the apple gets, the sweeter it is, right? So this one just says apple. I don't know if they're using the same thing. Of course, it's a synthetic apple. And I mean, it does scratch the itch for that fragrance. Born in Roma, you get a little bit of alcohol right now off the tester strip. I didn't feel like I got that when I wore it on skin last week, but okay. But yeah, if you've been looking for this fragrance and not trying to, come off the designer price, what they're looking for, because this one isn't going out much. When you find it on discounters, you're probably still close to that $100 range for this fragrance. So to get a decent clone, I can definitely thank and appreciate Lattafa for that. And I mean, some of y'all could appreciate the fact that they didn't go after the bottle. This is pretty original. I like it or hate it. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, it's nice to find a clone of that fragrance. So that, yeah, pretty good. If you smelled this, let me know what y'all think. Is it too synthetic for you? Are you feeling it or you're not? I think it scratches the itch for anyone looking for that fragrance and not ready to break off that price, though. Pay that for it. All right, so let's get into a couple of ones that I got from, I'm hearing an alarm going on. Y'all excuse me for 1 second. All right, disregard. It's my wife with the vacuum cleaner. So, all right, yeah, let's get into a couple of the ones that I got from Burlington. Put y'all up on some game. I said Milestone, but all of these aren't Milestone, but I feel like these are subsidiaries of Emperor and all that stuff, like the Camaras or whatever. So this is Camara's Vamos Crescent. This right here is what I'm actually rocking today. So $14.99. Picked this up in Burlington. So we'll talk about how well this does next week. It'll be what I wore on Sunday. And this is a good one, y'all. This is actually a clone of Paco Rabanne's Invictus. Clicks into place. It's a funny looking bottle. If you've seen the other Vamos I have is the Vamos Leather, which is a Tuscan leather clone. It's pretty good as well. I also seen a Vamos Sapphire, which is a Sauvage clone. So if y'all see those in your rack store, you might want to check them out. And yeah, the reason why I say this could be like an emperor, we do get the pressurized atomizer on this one. And it definitely mimics Paco Rabanne's Invictus to the T. Very enjoyable. The grapefruit sweetness, the bubblegummy sweet aromatics, what people talk about, this one has all of that. A little bit of aquatic, everything. I have a video coming out here this week about aquatics that for the summer that are non-salty. For those people who don't like the salty aquatic fragrance that you can rock in the heat. If I had this one before I made the video, it probably would have been in there. But yeah, check that out. If you've come across that in your rack store, that's a pretty good pickup. The next one that I found is this right here. This is Big Bottle Noir. This is a clone of Boss Bottle Parfum. I was thinking it was the Intense. I didn't realize they have 3 of these from Milestone. You have Big Bottle for Men, which is the original Boss Bottle. And then you have the Big Bottle for Men Intense, which is Boss Bottle Intense. And then you have this one, which is Big Bottle Noir, which is Boss Bottle Parfum. So I was thinking this was supposed to open up with apple and all that stuff, and then I realized that this is actually Boss Bottle Parfum with the olibanum lavender in the top. You have middle notes of it just escaped me. And as you can see, this one's not the pressurized, but this is pretty good. I mean, it has a very resinous quality. It has violet in the middle. That's what I'm getting, and that violet definitely gives it a wateriness, but at the same time, y'all know how violet can give you that, not gasoline all the way with this one, but it just has that little tinge in the back, whatever it is. It's just, this has a lotiony type smell. It has a sandalwood base with leather and sandalwood. So I enjoy it. You know, it has a good scent profile, but I'm just going to have to rock this a couple times and see, I mean, if it's worth it. Like I said, if you like that fragrance, it definitely captures the notes that says it's supposed to be in there, because that olibanum, it opens up with that, and that lavender. Yeah, nice. I really would like to get the Boss Big Bottle Intense one, so I'm going to still be on the lookout for that. So yeah, just letting y'all know what that is if you come across it. All right, let's see. Anybody saying anything else? Y'all ain't let me know what y'all center day is. Y'all ain't talking to me. But anyway, we're going to keep it rolling. So we had Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We pulled this out right here. I enjoy this fragrance, and I don't know. I just had a feeling for it. It was a blue kind of day, and I decided to go with this, man. I think I talked about it last week or something, and yeah, Lattafa's Opulent Blue, or Blue Oud. It's with the opulent ones or whatever. And this thing just works. It does. The oud in here is not overbearing. It has a cashmere in there. Opens up with some citruses. It has an earthiness about it. Gets you compliments. It projects well. Definitely for the first 2 to 3 hours, depending on your skin chemistry. It lasts all day. Definitely one to pick up. It's like $18 max. You know what I'm saying? You can find it at most of the discounters or whatever. Lattafa Opulent Blue Oud. Check that out. And let me say, I rocked that to work during the day, and then I did spray this one on that Wednesday for the evening or whatever, you know. I came in, took my shower, and I put this on, so I am going to speak on it because I mentioned about it last week. I introduced this to y'all. It's the other Louis Vuitton, which is supposed to be a clone of Pacific Chill, which is Ocean Breeze by Milestone. Now, as I told you last week, get Pacific Chill out of your mind when it comes to this fragrance. Just forget that this is even supposed to be a dupe of that, and then try to take it for what it is, which is what I did. And when I took it for what it is, remember last week I said that it reminded me, I believe, Clinique Happy. Okay, it's not as sweet as Happy. What this really, really does smell like It's Abercrombie and Finch's Fierce. Now, when you put it into that perspective, it smells nice. I sprayed it for my wife. She actually said she liked the fragrance because she doesn't know what it's cloning or anything. I didn't tell her to smell it compared to Pacific Chill. I just gave it to her for what it was. And it smells nice if you look at it as an Abercrombie and Finch Fierce clone. Because that's what you get. Woody, little citrus, aromatic, floral, fierce. Nothing like Pacific Chill at all. All right, so we're going to keep it moving. Thursday, I rocked this one right here. I talked to y'all about this last week as well, and this thing is a monster. I just really enjoy it. Well, not monster like it's just beast mode, but it does give you pretty good projection. And this is Angelique by Riffs. And this is a clone of Kayali's vanilla sugared patchouli. Beautiful notes in this one. Just beautiful, man. You get everything that title says. It has all these sugary notes. It has sugar, brown sugar, creme brulee, a little citrus in the top. Think some cinnamon or something like that. The patchouli in the base. Oh, man, hold on. Sorry. When it settles down, you get exactly what it says, a sugared patchouli. That brown sugar is almost crunchy, but it's not sweet in the way like just cloying. I didn't get that out of it at all. It's very pleasant, very middle of the road, unisex. Women, y'all can rock this. Fellas, yes, date night approved. Get your hands on it. You won't be disappointed. All right. Y'all probably seen this in the background. I ain't gonna held you long enough. Let's jump into this right here. Y'all know what it is. Look at the can. They ain't hiding it with this duping of John Paul Gaultier's Lamal Elixir. Le Parfum Elixir or just Elixir? I don't know. Y'all know the one I'm talking about though. The one with the lavender, mint, the vanilla, the tobacco, honey, just amazing. Everybody's going crazy about that fragrance right now. It ain't going on sale no time soon because the hype continues. It's a great fragrance. People are loving it. And unless you're willing to go ahead and drop that $115 to $170 off to get it, here's a nice alternative. I mean, so they say. We're going to get our impressions on it now. This isn't my first impression of the one we're going to talk about in a minute, but I'm going to share this first impression with you all. So let's see how it does. And this is Tribal Gold by Grandeur Elite. Make sure I say that. Grandeur puts out some pretty good fragrances, y'all. All right. Oh, and look at Grandeur getting on the Milestone pressurized atomizer train. Loving that already. Okay. And there's no mistaking. Off that first blast, you get the lavender minty freshness. You get Lamal right off the bat, like the original Lamal. Coming off Tester Strip. Definitely getting that lavender minty freshness. Okay, you get a little bit of the sweetness, I guess, from the honey. You can already kind of get that. Tobacco, I think I left that out. I didn't mention that, tobacco, honey. Yeah, there's no mistaking that this is that fragrance. Okay, let me try it compared to one that was the best that I had smelled when it came to cloning that fragrance. And that is Central Obsessions Bad Man Elixir. Where is it? Yeah. Bad Man Elixir. And let's see how close this is. I will be doing a full review of this fragrance, comparing it to the original when I find my decanter, the original. Okay. That one's opens up a little different. With this one, you get more of the honey right off the bat than the freshness of the tribal. Now, I feel like this one was the closest one to the other one. So the original may open up a little bit more of the honey tobacco as well. I don't know. I actually feel like when I smelled the original, I got Lamal right off the bat. Like with this one, with the tribal, you get the Lamal right off the bat and then followed up by the honey and tobacco. Both are good. Both are good. I'm definitely enjoying this one right here. I can see this really getting compliments. No one's going to be able to tell the difference in the air. This is a good one. I haven't tried any of the other JPG clones from Grandeur Tribal, but I think this is the one to get if, like, say you've already gotten the Maison Alhambra version of Le Parfum or Ultramall or something like this. I know Grandeur makes them also that people say are pretty good, but definitely, I got my stamp of approval on that one right there. Okay, what's up? I see some more people in the building. What's going on, y'all, man? Let me know what y'all rocking. Talk to me. If you just joined us, just going over a few of the fragrances from the week and everything. Couple of that you can pick up in the rack store. You have Vamos Crescent, $15. This is cloning Paco Rabanne's Invictus. It's a good one. I'm rocking that today. We'll talk about it in depth next week. Also, I picked this one up right here. This is Big Bottle Noir. Also from Milestone. Find it in the rack store. It is duping Boss Bottle Parfum. So far, it's a pretty good one. It's a resinous, definitely fall, winter time fragrance. Leathery, olibanum, lavender, pretty aromatic, violet leaf in the middle. All right, y'all can check that out. Recap. Wore this on Sunday, definitely a banger. Wore this on Monday, scratches the itch for Coral Fantasy. Definitely a good one. This is Lattafa Jasur. And I've talked about this before. Lattafa Blue Oud, very good. Get your hands on this one. You'll be happy you did. 10-hour fragrance. Angelique by Riffs. Angelique Extrait Vanilla or something like that. Yeah. It is a clone of K. Ali's Vanilla Sugared Patchouli. All right. So what I wore on Friday is one that came in the middle of the week that I almost forgot I ordered or whatever. Got a good deal on it. And I thought these bottles were bigger, actually. But anyway, that is none other than Armaf Odyssey Om. I'm pretty sure some of y'all are familiar with this one. The one with all the vanilla, the iris, the powderiness. The one that they say is feels like a combination between Valentino Uomo Intense and some of the other Dior Homme Intense or something like that. But what people said when it first came out was that it was a Tom Ford Noir extreme possible clone. So now what I'm going to tell y'all is what I got from this. First off, there is no iris in the notes at all. Decent sprayer. And when I smell this, honestly, it instantly put me in the mind of Noir Extreme. So, plenty of fragrance reviewers tried to make it be something else. Has some leather in the background, very smooth, wearable leather. I'm going to compare this to the Noir Extreme decant I have. Stay tuned for that comparison, as well as Just Jack Noir Endurance, which is hard to find. So this one is easier to find, and it's not as pricey anymore. So this could be a great dupe for Noir Extreme. And when I wore this that day, it has a nice fresh spiciness. It performed well. I did get a compliment on this one that day as well. Somebody told me, hey man, that one right there, filling the room, that smells nice. Like, that's normally how it goes when people walk in my office and it's something that kicks. So It was fresh on that morning, and it was blasting off the skin. 2.5 hours at least in, projection. It did good. I mean, I don't know what else to say. But nice vanillic tones to kind of, give you that koofy feel, that note that's in Noir Extreme. But like I said, I haven't tested this one against Noir Extreme yet, because when I wore it that morning, I had just gotten it that night before and was expecting it to smell like Givenchy, Womo Extreme or something like that with all the iris. I don't really get an iris feel from that, but hey, it is what it is. All right, let's get into this, man. I know y'all ready to hear about Liquid Broom. That's what everybody's talking about. That's what the hype is on. And that's what we finna discuss right now. If you haven't already, man, go ahead and hit that like button, man, so get some other people in here and go from there. So, right off the bat, very nice packaging on this. This is French Avenue or F.A. Paris Fragrance World Liquid Broom. Has some notes right here on the side. All the ingredients on the back. Eau de Parfum, 100 ml. And it opens like this. Took me a minute to see how it opened. So, when you get yours, just know that it has a little door here. And that's how it sits in there. Nice presentation. All right. Little suede type texture up here. They went all out, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this one is like teetering on $50 and stuff. Like right now, I think a couple of places have for like $39 to $45. So I will link it for the best price in the description after this post. Of course, this is live, so I'll try to put it in there. That y'all see the presentation. Like I said, y'all been seeing people talking about this. Neve been showing his bottle for fucking 5 months, so y'all don't need all that. Y'all just want to hear what I got to say about it. And let's get into it. So the top notes are cinnamon, bergamot, cardamom, and orange blossom. Middle notes of bourbon, vanilla, elemi. Base notes of musk, praline, ambroxan, and gaiac wood. So, of course, this is a clone of Parfums de Marly's Altair, which is been hyped up to the gods for ever since it came out as well last year. And I actually have a decanter of that, so stay tuned. This isn't the official review. This is just the first impressions. Telling you my first impressions, but I won't be sharing my first impressions with y'all because I actually wore this yesterday when it came in. And so I can tell you, longevity of this is crazy. So we're going to spray it on the tester strip and go from there. Yeah, I woke up this morning and could still smell it on my hand. Yeah. But I have not compared it to Altair. I will be doing that for you all for the full review. Nice wide distribution on the sprayer. Let you see it. So, right off the bat on the tester, you get that aromatic coming from that, I'm not gonna sneeze, the cinnamon, cardamom, little floral citrus feel from the orange blossom. But right when I smell this, I still feel like, and I can't wait to compare it to Altair, I still feel like Altair had a little bit more citrus. Just like when I've compared this one to Eagle Star, which is what I'm finna do right now for you all. Like Eagle Star is Central Obsessions, once again, rendition of this fragrance. I think I have it up here. Supposed to. That's not it. That's not it. Maybe I don't have it up here. Y'all bear with me. Got enough crap up here. All right, so I guess that'll be on the full review as well. That comparison, because I don't have it up here with me. But like I said, that one didn't have as much of the orange in it. This one has more. Definitely get all the nuances that is. This is a beautiful fragrance. Let me just start off by saying that. Is it worth the hype? Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, it is. I mean, I would like it to come down. Like the hype has made it come out at a crazy price. I mean, even though for what you're getting for this, y'all know I ain't one to be like it's worth that high price or whatever. I'm not gonna say that, but $40 easy. I spent $40 for this. Nice presentation. Like I said, when you get that kind of performance on a fragrance, you can't be mad. And from what I'm remembering right now, is doing just what Altair did. And hey, that's a good thing. Now, I will say that I still stand on the fact that this is Parfums de Marley's rendition of Baby Cat. That's all it is. This is them capitalizing on YSL not having Baby Cat readily available in the US. They did their spin on their fragrance. It's very close. When I put Rafaqet next to this, you get all the nuances. They have the pink and black pepper, LME, bourbon vanilla. Y'all know the notes on Baby Cat. This isn't much difference. So think about that. Like me having Rafaqet, I almost don't really need this because it's pretty much the same DNA. It's definitely in the same wheelhouse. So yeah. All right, y'all, man. That's basically what I have for today. See if anybody have anything they had to say to me and everything. Y'all wasn't there talking today. I appreciate y'all for coming in and viewing. I know people are watching the Olympics right now. That might be what's going on. But yeah, man, I just want to jump on here, introduce these to y'all, let y'all know my first impressions on them. So stay tuned for the full reviews. And if you last this long, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the family so you won't miss any of the lives and get the notification when we coming on so y'all can go and tune in. And if you're interested in any of these fragrances, they will soon be on my website that you can go and decant them so you don't have to blind buy like I do. You can check these out. $5 for a decant for the most part. And yeah, try it for yourself. All right, y'all. Until the next one, y'all know the vibes.